Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're searching for heart-racing thrillers to watch in 2025, you're in luck. Streaming platforms like Amazon Prime Video, Sling TV, Hulu, and Tubi offer a wide range of gripping films. From intense psychological thrillers to edge-of-your-seat action, these platforms are packed with movies that will keep you glued to the screen. Whether you enjoy chilling mysteries, high-stakes suspense, or unpredictable twists, the selection for this year is sure to satisfy your thriller cravings. Let's dive into the top 7 thriller movies to watch in 2025 that promise to deliver excitement and tension in equal measure. Number 7. Come True. Come True is an eerie, hypnotic journey into the unknown, blending psychological horror with sci-fi in a way that lingers long after the credits roll. Directed by Anthony Scott Burns, this visually stunning film is a slow-burning nightmare that captures the fragility of the human mind while exploring the terrifying depths of our subconscious. At the heart of the story is Sarah, played by the incredibly talented Julia Sarah Stone, a troubled teenager dealing with insomnia and recurring nightmares. When she enrolls in a sleep study, hoping to find some relief, she quickly realizes that something far more sinister is at play. This study is not just observing her dreams, it's uncovering a terrifying connection between her nightmares and reality. As her visions intensify, Sarah is drawn into a surreal and unsettling mystery that keeps both her and the audience questioning what is real and what is imagined. Beyond its mesmerizing aesthetics, Come True is a deeply psychological experience. It taps into universal fears, sleep paralysis, the unknown, and the idea that our worst nightmares might be more than just dreams. The film refuses to hold the audience's hand, instead offering cryptic storytelling and an ambiguous ending that invites interpretation. It's a film that demands multiple viewings, rewarding those who appreciate layered storytelling and eerie, thought-provoking horror. Julia Sarah Stone's performance is another standout element. She brings raw vulnerability to Sarah, making her journey feel deeply personal. Her expressions convey an overwhelming sense of exhaustion, confusion, and fear, perfectly aligning with the film's nightmarish tone. While Come True is a slow burn that might not appeal to fans of traditional jump-scare horror, it's a cinematic experience that leaves a lasting impression. It's haunting, mysterious, and visually stunning, an art house horror film that lingers in your mind like a dream you can't quite shake. For those who enjoy atmospheric, cerebral horror with striking visuals and a chilling score, Come True is an absolute must-watch. It's a film that blurs the line between dreams and reality. Number 6. Daniel Isn't Real. Daniel Isn't Real has received highly positive reviews for its striking psychological horror elements and strong performances. Critics praise its deep exploration of mental illness, imaginative storytelling, and unsettling atmosphere. Horror Geek Life describes the film as a real mind trip, drawing comparisons to Jacob's Ladder and Donnie Darko. The story follows Luke, a college student struggling with past trauma, who resurrects his childhood imaginary friend, Daniel. While Daniel initially seems to help him, his influence soon becomes dark and destructive. The film stands out for its eerie cinematography, strong visuals, and Patrick Schwarzenegger's breakout performance as Daniel. Big Horror Guide highlights the film's surreal and gruesome third act, which delves into a Lovecraftian nightmare. The combination of lighting, music, and dreamlike yet disturbing imagery enhances the psychological horror. The review emphasizes that Daniel Isn't Real is both emotionally gripping and visually haunting, requiring time to fully absorb its depth. Overall, Daniel Isn't Real is celebrated as a beautifully crafted and deeply unsettling psychological horror film that lingers in the mind long after viewing. Number 5. Monolith. Monolith 2023 is a sci-fi thriller directed by Matt Vesely, starring Lily Sullivan. The film follows a disgraced journalist attempting to rebuild her career through a podcast investigating unexplained phenomena. When she receives an anonymous tip about a mysterious black brick linked to traumatic events, she becomes entangled in a global and possibly interstellar conspiracy. Set in a single location, Monolith relies on Sullivan's gripping solo performance as her character shifts from skepticism to obsession. The film has been compared to Pontypool for its reliance on a lone character navigating an escalating crisis. The script by Lucy Campbell is praised for its intricate, slow-burning tension, while the cinematography and score heighten the film's creeping dread. If you enjoy intelligent, suspenseful sci-fi with psychological horror elements, Monolith is worth watching. Number 4. Wicker Park. Wicker Park, directed by Paul McGuigan, is a captivating psychological thriller that blends elements of romance, obsession, and mystery. The film stars Josh Hartnett as Matthew, a young man who believes he has seen his long-lost love, Lisa, Diane Kruger, in a cafe. His search for her leads him into a maze of unexpected twists and emotional revelations, making the audience question the boundaries between fate and obsession. The film is a remake of the 1996 French film L'Appartement and explores similar themes of love, deception, and the consequences of obsession. Critics, however, were divided on the film's ability to capture the same intensity and subtlety as the original. Empire noted that while the American version doesn't quite match the Hitchcockian tension of the original, it still delivers a compelling story with strong twists. The narrative's nonlinear structure, shifting between past and present, keeps the audience engaged, and the dark undercurrent of obsession adds to its suspense. Josh Hartnett's portrayal of Matthew was praised for capturing the character's emotional vulnerability, though some critics, like Empire, argued that Hartnett doesn't quite possess the same magnetic presence as Vincent Cassel in the French version. Diane Kruger also received positive feedback for her role as Lisa, though her chemistry with Hartnett didn't always resonate as strongly as that of the original's leads. One standout performance was from Rose Byrne, whose role as Rebecca brought emotional depth and complexity to the narrative, providing a necessary counterpoint to the film's more romantic elements. The film's cinematography and score also contributed to its atmospheric mood, with a stylish depiction of Chicago's urban landscape adding to the story's sense of emotional isolation. The use of color and light, as well as a moody soundtrack, heightened the film's tension. The interplay between past and present, particularly in the way the characters' lives overlap and intersect, created a unique sense of dramatic irony. The unresolved tension and the sense of being on the brink of discovery maintained the suspense throughout the film. Number 3. Elizabeth Harvest. Elizabeth Harvest, directed by Sebastian Gutierrez, is a captivating science fiction thriller that explores themes of identity, obsession, and the consequences of playing God. The film follows Elizabeth, a young bride who, upon moving into her new husband's mansion, discovers dark secrets about her marriage and her husband's past. The movie blends mystery, suspense, and elements of the Bluebeard folktale, with standout performances from Abby Lee and Carla Gugino, who deliver intense and compelling portrayals. The narrative, which delves into cloning, forbidden rooms, and a cycle of repetition, keeps the audience on edge, while the psychological tension builds with each new revelation. The plot twists, though unsettling, are intricately woven into the storyline, leaving the viewer questioning the nature of identity and control. Critics have noted the film's eerie atmosphere and stylized mystery, with several praising the performances, particularly from Lee, who gives a nuanced performance as Elizabeth, navigating a series of increasingly bizarre and disturbing situations. The cinematography by Cal Fanot adds to the film's haunting vibe, making it visually engaging. While some have critiqued the pacing as slow, many have found the build-up to the film's conclusion satisfying. Overall, Elizabeth Harvest is a chilling exploration of human nature, filled with both emotional depth and existential questions. Its gothic, almost operatic tone makes it a unique film in the genre, even if it may not appeal to all viewers. It's definitely worth watching for fans of psychological thrillers with a dark twist. Number 2. The Pledge. The Pledge, directed by Sean Penn, is a complex and emotionally intense psychological thriller that features an outstanding performance by Jack Nicholson. The film centers around a retired detective, Jerry Black Nicholson, who makes a promise to a mother that he will find her daughter's killer, despite his retirement and the case being officially closed. The narrative is compelling, and it explores themes of obsession, guilt, and the moral consequences of an unrelenting pursuit of justice. Nicholson's portrayal of a man driven by guilt and a sense of duty has been praised for its depth, offering a nuanced depiction of a character consumed by his promises. The film's atmosphere is tense, with the pacing deliberately slow, which enhances the unfolding of the mystery. Penn's direction avoids typical thriller conventions, embracing a more somber, reflective approach. This has led to a unique viewing experience where the focus shifts from the typical whodunit to a deeper exploration of the toll such cases can take on an individual. Critics have noted that while the film is not a typical high-octane thriller, its exploration of the psychological toll on its characters is both gripping and thought-provoking. Overall, The Pledge stands out as a somber, morally complex thriller, and is often regarded as one of the finer works in Nicholson's career, with its understated yet powerful commentary on obsession and the human condition. Number 1. The Visit. The Visit, directed by M. Night Shyamalan, is a thriller that blends tension, dark humor, and a classic Shyamalan twist. The film follows two siblings, Becca, Olivia DeJonge, and Tyler, Ed Oxenbould, who are sent to visit their estranged grandparents for the first time. Upon arriving, they notice increasingly strange and disturbing behavior from the elderly couple. As the visit unfolds, the children discover shocking truths that put their lives in danger. Critics have praised The Visit for its atmospheric tension and well-timed scares, especially as it draws from the found-footage genre. Shyamalan's direction expertly builds suspense with clever shots and an eerie sense of isolation. What makes the film particularly engaging is its unexpected balance between horror and comedy, largely due to the charm and wit of Tyler. His humorous running gags, such as substituting curse words with pop star names, offer much-needed levity to the increasingly tense narrative. Ed Oxenbold's performance as Tyler was especially noted for its comic timing and the emotional depth he brings to his character. While his humor adds an entertaining dynamic, it never undercuts the mounting horror that the siblings experience. Many critics also hailed The Visit as Shyamalan's triumphant return to form after a series of less well-received films. It marked a much-needed comeback for the director, blending his signature twist-ending style with a fresh approach to horror, proving that he could still surprise and thrill audiences. The Visit succeeds as a suspense-filled, darkly comedic horror film, offering both genuine scares and moments of levity. Its cleverly crafted narrative, strong performances, and Shyamalan's return to his roots make it a standout in his filmography. If you're a fan of psychological horror with a memorable twist, The Visit is definitely worth watching. Well, this is it. Share your impressions in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.